Hey, welcome. This is your girl, Kwamia. But for those that don't know how to pronounce my name, you can call me Q, Kwa, or either Queen. I am your CEO, founder, creator, and most importantly, your host of Pillow Talk with the Tea podcast. Yes, we are back, baby. Season 5 is here in the building. And yes, I believe this is like the 4th or 5th episode, but your girl lost count because she both crazy. So in other than words, listen, we got an amazing guest that I had reached out to. Was like, oh my God, girl, I gotta have you on the show. And she accepted my invite. And listen, we got KD in the building. Tell the people about you, KD. Introduce yourself to the PTWTT family.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you so much for having me, number one. But yes, my name is KD. A lot of people know me as Camellia, but I go by KD. And I just started a podcast with my brothers. So I'm 1/3 of the Universal Battle podcast, and we've been doing that for a little over a year now, which is going really, really well. But yeah, I'm just getting into the social media aspect, like as far as my TikTok and Facebook and all that. I wasn't really doing anything specific, but trying to get some momentum in here. So I appreciate you having me on and helping me expand a little bit.
Absolutely. Listen, I love the newbies.
I'm real new, little baby over here.
Listen, I love it. I love when people actually want to be able to use their voice and tell people how they feel, be unapologetically who they are, and speak their minds and be boisterous and, share it with the world. So absolutely. I appreciate you guys actually being an addition to the podcast family community. Listen, we need an additional more people that's willing to be boisterous out here.
Absolutely, especially with this. So we got to go out there and say our opinions on all topics. We can't be silent. We've done that for too long. So whether it's good conversations or those hard conversations, we need to have them. So yeah,
absolutely. And I definitely believe in having the hard and uncomfortable conversations, but at the same time, I do believe in us having our opinions and we respecting one another opinions and not trying to be a narcissist and sit here and try to make a person feel bad because that's what they choose to do, whatever floats their boat, or that's how they rock and how they live. So I respect anybody's opinion. That's what makes the world goes around, because we are different. We do have different opinions and we do different things and have different passions and loves. So for tonight's topic is a kiss and tell, the pleasure principle. So basically,
this your second time saying it. I'm like, oh goodness.
So since you heard me say it already twice, and you said, "Oh my goodness," what comes and resonate within you when you hear me say that?
I mean, for me, it's the nasty, the grown up.
Okay, cool, good. You understand things.
That's what I heard. I'm like,
yes, absolutely.
Go upstairs real quick.
Listen, it's all about the grown and sexy over here at the Pillow Talk. So when I say basically a kiss and tell, the pleasure principles, basically what I mean kiss and tell, we're gonna talk about basically side chicks versus
They talked to my spirit girl. Holy Ghost jumped up out me for a second. Lord, okay, side chick.
Yeah, side chicks versus what is the other ones? Jesus, I just got a blank. Mistresses. Yes, side chicks versus mistresses. Because I feel like a little kiss and tell, like who'll do more of the kissing, but who also, do the kissing, but then doing the telling. Because I know I was on a live on TikTok. TikTok is being this most popular thing now with everybody. Everybody and their mama on it. Which I love because I connected with you on there as well as so many other great, amazing, creative people. And not only that, we was having a conversation in regards of the definition of what is a side chick versus what is a mistress. So, and a lot of people were saying a mistress is a person that basically knows his or her place. A side chick, she don't know her place. She normally goes be the one actually kissing and telling. And when she don't get what she want and she gets upset, she ready to go and find some way to tell the husband or the wife that she's doing their partner.
Oh, Lord. Okay. So yeah, I would agree with that to a certain extent, but my definition, I would probably say, of a side chick is like the women know of each other, right? It's both situations. The women know about each other, or the other partner knows about the other person. But what it is that the side chick, they're gonna fight over this man. They know that he's playing the field. He's playing both sides. They're gonna fight over him regardless. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like that's the side chick, and then the mistress, like you said, is somebody who they know about each other, but she knows her place. She knows not to call the woman. She knows not to go over there acting a fool, flatten tires and breaking stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. I would feel like the side chick aspect of it is a little bit more ratchet, a little bit more street.
Oh, yeah, she more hood. Yeah, definitely. Because I feel like with the side chick, okay, even though the side chick and the mistress, I feel like they both know about the person's other partner, permanent partner. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, what I just feel like with the side chick, like you say, she will be more ratchet, more hood. With some side chicks, some of them do know that the person may have a partner. Some of them do not know, because for some reason side chicks get their mind twisted thinking they are the primary.
I do too, but I kind of feel like, in a sense, like, there are some red flags when you know that somebody's messing with somebody. So whether you ignore them or not is up to you. But I feel like if you're dealing with somebody, you'll kind of know, like, oh, he doesn't answer calls after this time of day, or, oh, I can't go see him, but he can come see me. You can kind of piece stuff together to tell whether somebody's with someone. So I don't really take that as a thing where I didn't know that he got a girl. Yeah, you did. You just chose not to know. But
not to know.
But yeah, like I said, I feel like the side chick would be more so of the young acting, want to fight and turn up and do all the other stuff. But mistress, she just gonna sit back and get her bills paid.
Oh yeah, she gonna sit back and get her bills paid. She gonna collect the gifts. She gonna go on the tricks. She gonna play her position. She not gonna mess up getting that extra bag that's helping her continue to live her lifestyle that 9 times out of 10 he probably introduced, or she probably introduced them to.
Right.
And it's like, but do you really think that, do you really think that the wife or the husband actually knows about the mistress? Because some cases, some point, I don't think that the wife or husband knows about the mistress.
I would say, depending on how long that they've been together. Because if you've been with a man for a long time, you know him. You know his habits.
Yeah.
You know his mannerisms. You know how when he lied, he looked to the left. Like, those two.
True. That's true.
Well, if you've been just right for this long and you just don't tell me you didn't know he was cheating, you chose not to know, ma'am. You did. You chose not to know. I'm sorry that happened to you, but you better get it together, ma'am.
I gotta agree. I have to agree. And then, because if you paying attention, and normally if you really interested in somebody, even if you married them, you're paying attention to know how, like you said, how they move and all that other stuff. And I just, for some reason, before our show, I was on YouTube and I came across Wendy Williams with her husband. She just came out and she just recently spilled the tea 3 days ago that she stated that she knew about the side chicks. Of course, she just was just going along, and he said, she said, listen, the girl you guys know about, she's not the first, she ain't the only, and probably ain't gonna be the last. She said the thing is, she was just the only one that decided to keep the baby when she got pregnant.
Oh.
I said, okay now, Mrs. Wendy Williams. Like, okay, like, listen, so that's really interesting, because even what us saying earlier is that some wives, they do know. They just choose not to know. And Wendy is one of them, and I know maybe 2 other people, you know, off TV and on TV that knows, but they just choose to like, listen, long as my black card ain't being taken and when I swipe it ain't declined, I'm good.
That's what I was figuring, because they were together for a long time. Were they not?
20-something years.
Yeah, so she knew, and I'm sure she didn't care. She was making money. They were intertwined in businesses. She wasn't trying to have that blown up and that be a big ordeal. But I understand why she didn't, you know, go all crazy about it on her show either once all the stuff came out. Cause why?
Yeah.
Like, people want the exclusive. People want to, you know, have stuff to talk about. So, yeah, for her in that situation, I wouldn't have said nothing either. Okay.
Yeah. She moved in silence in regards to me. I think she moved strategically in that moment, because we started seeing her when she found out. She seen that he started now exploiting the side chick. They now getting flicks by paparazzi being shown. People now know how she looked. They know her name. They know almost her history. So it was like, it's to the point where it's like, okay, he's not going to stop doing this. I know he's been doing this for years. Now he's bringing this bitch out. Now he's showing these bitches. And so I feel like she moved strategically. She didn't go dramatic with it. She didn't go crazy. Damn sure, like you said, she didn't put it on the show, because we start seeing her slowly move out of the house, and she got her own penthouse downtown. She got her own place. Right. Then slowly but surely in the back, she was talking to the network, the people on the team, and slowly getting him out of there. Like, hey, listen, this is the plan I'm about to do. This is the move I'm not to make. When I'm moving, I need y'all to move with me. Because when I serve him the divorce papers, he no longer my manager, nor he's no longer part of the show.
Right.
And I need y'all to know.
Yeah, as she should. She shouldn't have to disrupt her whole life because he wanted to be stupid. If she gave him the freedom to do whatever he wanted, but also know that this is home and we got a business to run, not that I would run my relationship like that. But I mean, if y'all already had some type of verbal agreement on how y'all was going to do stuff, why would you blow up our spot over a bitch? So, I mean, I don't know. Some people don't think about the whole picture. It's not always about the instant gratification in any scenario, but you can get dick or pussy anywhere. Well, why would you let that jeopardize your life and your dreams and stuff? It's crazy. But
yeah, what you actually got permanently at home.
Right.
And before I even go into the next topic about this, because I heard this question asked a lot. Who do you think cheat better, men or women?
Ooh.
Or who do you think cheat more?
Okay. So I think women cheat better, but men cheat more. I only say this because of my experiences and conversations that I've had with people. I'm not gonna put, no specific stuff out there, but just hear how people move, No, no ice, no nails, no nails. Right. But I feel like just knowing how people move and like conversations that I've had with people, because I've been in a relationship for a long time, so I don't have these kind of issues. But this dating world out here, people are crazy.
Yeah, we are. Like, listen, my friends already know. I tell their stories. I just don't use their name. So they already know. They know about me, So they know who I was for many, many years. 9 times 10, we've been friends for either between over 20 years, 30 or 40 years. So at the end of the day, it's like, if I have a story, I'm dropping that shit, and they know. And they'll probably be listening like, this bitch talking about. Right. But they already know. But as long as I ain't dropping their name, it's okay.
Right.
But yeah, like people, I'm really glad that I'm not in the streets out here either, because the scenery of what's going on is a little messy. And I don't like it. And I really feel bad for some of the, women and even some of the men that still got to deal with the fact, because it's like you got to continue to kiss a lot of toads and frogs before you get to your true king, you queen, or prince or princess. And it's like, I know what a role I had to take and go before I met both of my partners. So it was like,
Right.
Jesus.
Right.
You know?
I'm already knowing. But I don't know. People is taking this, and there's nothing wrong with it. This whole city girl, city boy thing, they're taking that too far. I feel like there's a time and place, okay? Like, if you single, do you, right? But you can't be partly in a relationship, partly a city girl or a city boy. You can't do that. Like, you can't have one foot in, one foot out. You got to pick a side and stick to that side. Because don't get people involved if they don't have to be. Like, why does there have to be casualties along the way because you can't decide on what you want?
Yeah.
So,
And also don't take people's choice away, because and what I mean by that, and what I say about it is, like, sometimes people could create this picture to a narrative to a person and think that they want one thing when in their mind intentionally they want something else. And I tell men and women, you'll get so much more when you just upfront, because 9 times 10, well, even with men, they sit there and try to create this narrative with women thinking that they want a relationship when they only just want the ass and they want to bump and grind. And I tell a lot of my friends, males, and I'll be like, listen, be honest, because 9 times 10, she might want to do the same thing. She may not want no relationship. She just don't want to tell you that she just want to bump and grind. But if you come out and say she like, all I want to do is slide and ride the pole anyway, I don't want nothing more anyway.
that's what and don't they teach little babies that? I remember teaching my kids when they was little, use your words. Tell me what you want. Say what you want. Like, I don't know why it's so hard, and at what point we broke that habit of saying what we want. Like, people feel like they gotta the end result. And again, like you said, 9 times out of 10, the person that you're talking to probably wants the same thing you do. Just go ahead and use some words, man. And there are absolutely out here, so I'm pretty sure you could find somebody to match your nasty if you need to.
Period. Exactly. It's something for everybody in the different categories. And trust and believe, you can find it if you put yourself in the right positions and places. You would definitely find it.
I'm telling you.
So in regards to a little kiss and tell, going to the next bullet point of it, now kissing and telling, like, I know you stated you're in a relationship. I'm in a relationship. Do you kiss and tell do you tell your friends about, how girlfriends be chatting and all that and talking about, oh, girl, like, are you one of those, or do you have friends who are one of those that actually kiss and tell and start to talk too much about your man?
Lord. So I do have friends that, like you said, you got longtime friends, 20, 30, 40 years. The friends that I have, I've had for over 10 years. So all of us in the same little group or circle. But yeah, sometimes they can give a little bit too much information away. And sometimes it can make you uncomfortable receiving information like, all right, bro, I don't think I really needed to know that, but whatever's told between me and that friend doesn't go anywhere. I know a lot of people like to have conversations with their significant others about what they were told about other people. Mm-hmm. Like, just say, for instance, my friend told me something and then I was to go and tell my boyfriend what she said. Like, I don't do that kind of thing. Yeah. But I do feel like people can't give you too much information, because then you go to their spouse and you look at them like, this bitch ass nigga. Like,
you start looking at them different.
Yeah, like, and you don't want to, because you know that they're not going nowhere, and it's just like, dang, like, why did you have to put me in the middle?
Especially when they tell you that they do something in a sexual way, or they like certain things in a sexual way. It's like, don't share that with me, because I'm not gonna look at him the same, and he gonna probably like, why is Q looking at me like that? Or I'm gonna start feeling this
yeah. Hey man, yeah, some stuff we need to keep to yourself.
Yeah,
I don't need to know every single thing. I mean, if there's something that's bothering you, as far as like, in your relationship, that you got let me just talk to you about this. I don't know if this sounds right. Let me just bounce some ideas off you. Okay, cool. But when it comes to what y'all do in your bedroom, please don't involve me.
Exactly.
I don't want to know that shit.
Exactly. and that's me. Like, I don't give, to me, I believe in women are very they take a lot of things in, they listen. But there are some slick little motherfuckers at the same time. And it's like, even though I have my friends for years, you still just gotta be cautious, because a person could be able to switch like a flick of a light.
Yeah.
At any second, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like, I just be very cautious, like, you know, even I'm very cautious about even allowing anybody into, if me and one of them is having a disagreement, or we having an argument, or I don't like them today, like, y'all don't know that,
Right.
but we know that.
Right.
And I feel like we miss a lot. That back in the day, our parents was like that, our grandparents was like that. They'd be in the house arguing about to kill each other, but when they go outside, you would not know that they was arguing, or that they read, or you know, Mr. Ralph, which is my grandfather's name. Rest in peace. And this, I think today is his birthday. Happy birthday, granddad. And that basically that you would never know that basically that they was arguing, that she wanted to kill him.
I do feel like that's probably the healthiest way to have your relationship, because there's no point in getting everybody involved, especially people that are in your life that care about you, that want you to be happy, and then you go and tell them, you know, your personal business, like, oh, he went and spent money that we didn't have, and blah blah blah, you know, giving them your business. And they don't want them to be mad at him, but you do want them to have your back. Like, it's too much pressure on your family. Work that out between y'all as adults, you and your significant other. And if y'all can move past it, great. If not, y'all need to break up and then just leave it at that. Like, it shouldn't have to drag everybody into y'all relationships. That's why I also hate that people like put their stuff on social media as well. Like, people are in arguments and telling all their business, like
subliminal messages inside the stories. Oh, Facebook, long time ago, you had them long ass paragraphs, and it's like, why? And you know, like, we say, why are you doing it? But we say here still reading it, like, oh, they don't reading it. What the y'all? Like, still reading it, but saying, like, why is this on here? This shouldn't be on here. Like, and you wanted to write, you should have get a journal.
I'm saying. Because if it's somebody I know personally, I'm not going to go to they post and say, hey, man, take this shit down. But I will message them privately.
Oh, yeah, I'm calling them. I'm calling them like, yo. I'm like, yo, nigga, bitch, what are you doing? Like, take that down. Like, are you stupid? Why you got everybody in your business? Like, absolutely. But anybody that I probably don't know as close, but I'm still cool with them, I'm like, yo, you need to take this down for real.
Right. Like, it's not even that deep, because you giving people who don't even probably really mess with you like that more ammo. They know your business and they don't even fuck with you like that. So that's why I'm thinking, like, that's why I don't believe in putting every little thing that happened in your life online. Because again, even though, and most of the time it's people that you semi-cool with. They don't have to be like best friends with you, but this is a person, like, if you see, if you'll say, hey, those be the people that be hating you on the background, but they watch your stories and on your profile and stuff. So it's like, you can't put everything that happened to you online. There got to be a line drawn somewhere.
It does. It really does. Like, even the fact is that I, like, nope, none of y'all will never see my partners. What do I need to show them for? Yeah, I'm not with them. I'm with them. Like, right. It is not, I'm not hiding them because it's a secret. I'm not hiding them because, you know, they ugly. These are some sexy ass men. It is the fact is that I'm protecting my love bubble and the peace and the energy of positivity that we created. I'm protecting that without bringing any outside noise. I don't need to post anything of them or about them or them to have you liking anything, because your like ain't validation to me. Now that I damn sure don't need you commenting. Like saying anything like what you gonna say, oh my god, damn it, you got a vanilla in a chocolate. Oh my god, that's oh my god, he's a silver fox. Oh my god, look at his long ass dress and he's so dark and chocolate. But oh my god, look at all his piercings. And stuff that I'm already gonna know that you gonna be saying.
Right. It ain't your business. Whatever it is, it ain't your business.
Now, do you believe, like, how are you a loyal person when it comes to kissing and telling when you are friend to someone? Do you, because me personally, like, even for my cousins, to my sisters, to my brothers, to anybody in my life, even if you are a person that's just a seasonal or maybe just came in my life for a reason, but your season gonna be over and your reason I already needed and took. I'm so loyal to the fact I'm not airing out what you probably told me. Like, I don't kiss and tell when it comes to like familyship and friendship or either acquaintances, because I feel like if you do something wrong to me, guess what? God can handle you better than I can.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Firmly believe that, because I'm one of those people. I'm not gonna tell someone something that everybody don't already know. I'm not gonna go in a personal conversation and be like, oh well, blah 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 blah. Like, I'm not gonna do that because it's not worth my time to do that. Like, what benefit of that is? What is that for me? Like, what is that gonna do for me? How is that gonna push me forward? How is that gonna get me to my next goal? Like, that literally does nothing for me. So it's like whatever was going on between me and you, that's deaded. Friendship, acquaintanceship, whatever it is, it ain't meant to be. And then whatever that relationship is, that stopped right there. And so did everything we talked about. It got nothing else to do with me.
Absolutely, yeah. And that's definitely me. And it's like, even I get so many people who know me for many years, they'll be like, listen, Q, one thing I could say, you never said anything. We could be fighting or you don't like me one day or I did something wrong. You would never put that in a place of talking about something that you know about me just to throw below the belt, you know. But I do know I have family members and I do know friends who do that. And I tell them when they end up trying to do that to me, I say, listen, be careful with the ammunition you think you got. Cause trust me, remember, I know all your skeletons down. Be careful. Because for some reason, those type of people be seeming like they think they have so much ammunition just to hit below the belt, and they just go do, just shoot it like a machete. But it's like they automatically forget, like, dude, girl, you tell me everything,
right?
So why would you think that? And it's like, so I have to ask myself, so she or he must don't think that I would just come out and say something. But see, I won't sit there and spit your stuff. What I'm going to do is remind you, one, I know where all your bones are buried.
Yeah.
And don't let me have to go dig it, because you think you are swift sword knife with cut tongue, machete with the tongue. You haven't seen anything yet, so be very careful. And remember, I got a podcast. Oh.
Right. Just sit down real quick.
Real quick. Because your shit will be on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Amazon Music, everything under the sun. And YouTube. And I will post some clips on social media across the board as snippets, as trailers. So play with me if you want.
And sometimes you gotta give people that reminder. They don't remember that the fire is hot until they touch it. So if you gotta let them know, you gotta let them know.
Exactly. And it's like for one day, like one cousin, I always have to. But I don't even think I have to let her know. The other cousins let her know. They were like, "You don't want to do that."
Give her that look like, hey.
Like, hey, you forgot. Hey, you forgot. You don't want to do that. Be careful. Be really careful. Because no, Q is crazy. Like she's healed and she's nice.
Right.
Do you know remember who she was? Like,
you forget that part.
Exactly.
We healing. We helping better us. But at the same time, fam, it wasn't too long ago where I was ready to throw hands. Like, shit.
I tell people, listen, that chick, she's always ready. Listen, she ain't really going nowhere. I just pulled her behind the back door. I just took her out in the back door.
Oh, yeah.
And at any moment, I could go to the garage and open the back door, and she'd be ready to come through. At any given time, all I got to do is open the door. But they don't be understanding that. They really don't. But listen, give the people some more information in regards to where they could be able to, give the PTWTT family some parting words or tea or advice about kissing and telling, and that it's just not cool.
Absolutely not. It is not cool because, again, too much drama that comes from it. And in what way would that benefit you? It got to come back to you, because what we're doing, we're growing, we're healing. You going back and pillow talking, kissing and telling, is just gonna come back to you as a bad karma. Don't do it. All right.
Y'all heard of.
We're glowing. Our hair's growing, skin glowing. We get better out here. We don't need that.
Exactly. It gets so amazing fucking sex.
That too. Okay.
But the difference is getting amazing sex from someone that you are connected, aligned, energy is off the chain, that understand you and allow you to be free, transparent, vulnerable, and with good old ass sex. How about that? But
I agree.
Listen, y'all already know my part, 18. Let's just don't do it. If you not ready to what's the old saying grandma used to say, if you not ready for the smoke that's in the kitchen, don't bring your ass in it, don't create it. Because it's hot in here and you might get burned. So just don't do it. Just be cautious. And I feel like not only that, tit for tat don't even fucking matter. If you got a friend, a family member, or acquaintance that basically is that type of person, the best thing I can tell you is to remove them from your life and just stick around and be around and connect and attract like-minded and mindset people and positive energy people that's like you. Because at the end of the day, you can remove people. Motherfuckers ain't in your life forever. At the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you how motherfuckers ain't in your life forever. We all gonna die.
Absolutely.
So eventually,
he's not numbered, okay?
Yeah, we all got an expiration date. So even if you feel like you want this time on your earth to be your heaven on earth, remove that toxic, negative energy out of your life so you can continue elevating, transforming, and transitioning to the best version of yourself. That's how I say it. Put that. Period.
Yeah.
So tell us about it is called the Universal Battle Podcast. What is the podcast about?
Yes, ma'am. So it actually started off with just my brother. So it's three of us. I'm the oldest. I have a brother next to me. His name's Quincy. We call him Q. That's why I was like, it was meant for you to reach out to me when I seen that. I was like, okay, Q. And then my other brother, my youngest brother, Mo. But it started off with Q. It was a derivative from his clothing line. He has like a company called the Universal Battle. He has a clothing line with the DUB. So he decided to do a podcast, and it was just him, and he was just getting special guests every week. But then he decided that he wanted to have me as a female perspective, and then he wanted to bring our little brother in just to make it a family thing. But we started in 2020. My mom actually got diagnosed with leukemia in 2020. And she's doing great though.
Okay, well, thank God. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Yes. Glory.
Yes, ma'am. So we started back in 2020 with the three of us. The very first podcast was when we did a photo shoot dedicated to my mom. We had got Her Fight is Our Fight for Leukemia Awareness Month that year. And we just started doing, weekly shows going on, talk about different things. But essentially, it's very similar to yours, where we talk about, just growth and our experiences as being Black in America. Just our tidbits on life, topics that come up, and, just giving our opinions. But yeah, we just do a weekly show, the three of us talking our shit and go together and just keeping that sibling bond. Because I really do feel like a lot of times where in family specifically, not people aren't as close as they used to be. I feel like when I was younger, it was always me and my cousins, always my family. We're always together. But as I got older, like everybody is so separate, and it just sucked. So I really did want to make sure that we kept that bond together, and it's been going really, really well. We're just trying to grow our YouTube page, but yeah, I love having this podcast with my brothers. Like I said, we be on there talking our shit, having a good time.
Yes, I love it. And that is so true. Listen, I wish me and my sister and my brother would be able to do this together, but my sister she ain't even beat for social media. And not only that, my brother, he's in his own Gemini world.
Oh Lord, the Gemini.
Yeah.
We love us a Gemini, but we let them do their thing.
Yeah, I love him, but it's times that I could hang him out the window. Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah, the side that becomes the exorcist. Like,
I understand all too well, let me tell you.
And so where they could be able to find the podcast at?
Yes, ma'am. So we actually drop a new episode every week on Sunday, and it's streaming everywhere. So you can go Apple Music, or I'm sorry, on Apple Podcast. You can do YouTube. It's pretty much everywhere. You just type in the DA Universal Battle Podcast. I'm right there for you.
Oh, very. Yeah,
I got a link. If anyone needs it, for my on my TikTok, it's _yes I'm Cam. If you go to my page on my Liddy link, I do have a link to our podcast as well. I can provide it to you if you need it, but you can pull it up there.
Oh, trust me, I already have it. I do research on my people. Trust me. I got all the opinion and information. I already subscribed to the YouTube channel already, so you definitely should see mine up there. So definitely subscribe in. And then listen, I've already put it inside my Spotify as my list. So when I start seeing new episodes drop, I'm going to end up listening to it. That's how I am. And do not mind me if I end up tagging you on y'all page. Because what I do is when I do listen to my people that I end up having on the show or I support, I love putting on my big screen TV, listening to my Spotify. And I end up doing like a little boomerang or a little video, and I put it in my story, and I tag the person. They were like, "Oh, that is so cute." That's how I listen to it, because I feel like, it should be on a big screen. Why not?
You're absolutely awesome.
And that's for everybody.
I love that.
Absolutely. And then on social media platforms where they could be able to find you besides TikTok.
Yep. So I have it tagged on my TikTok. The Universal Battle Podcast is on TikTok. He hasn't really been putting up videos, but YouTube for sure. And he does have a Facebook page. So you can also go on Facebook and find it there too.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, Instagram. Forgot about Instagram. Instagram too.
You can't forget about Instagram, because it's like I tell people, if they not on Facebook, they not on TikTok, they damn sure on Instagram.
They on Instagram.
Yeah, I cover all majors. Like that's why I'm on everything. Like even if I don't use my my Snapchat, I still at least post like my flyers or my little bit of a trailer of my show. So you just never know who in there that's following me. Like, you know what? Oh, let me see what she's talking about, what this is about. And just like even my Twitter, I constantly post on my Twitter and even my LinkedIn. Even though LinkedIn is for business, but this is my business. This is my brand. Like you even said with your brother, he started off with the clothing line, and he created that. His clothing line was the foundation, but then he took it to a podcast, and then you never know, you guys could take it to a production company. It could be so much more. And I tell people, like, when you get into this, make sure that it could be so much more. It could be your entity, your empire, your brand. It is. So, but yes, so I definitely appreciate you coming through and just showing your girl some love and accepting my invitation so we can have this amazing conversation. And listen, again, I will continue to be supporting you guys throughout. And again, listen, PTWTT family, make sure you guys go listen to the podcast. Go follow them on YouTube and all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. please make sure you go show love. Make sure you go show support, because if we don't support each other, who will? And you guys already know where you can find your girl all across the board of social media platforms and every single podcast platform. If you can't figure which one, just Google me. Okay. Just Google Pillow Talk with the Tea podcast and you'll see the whole thing coming up, and you can be scrolling till you decide I want to pick one. But definitely don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and also share on the YouTube page and channel. And again, it has been another incredible episode. I do appreciate you again, KD, so much for showing love and coming. And now you're part of the Pillow Talk with the Tea family.
So happy.
Listen, we gotta have you and your brothers up here all together, because I know that's gonna be a ruckus.
Oh, they gonna cut up. Let me tell you.
And I love it.
Let them know.
I love it, because I even done a couple of episodes where it was like 2 guys or 3 guys, or 2 guys and a girl, a guy and a girl. I love it like that because it shows different, universal personalities. I love the energy. I love the positivity. So I definitely gotta have you guys come back through all together so we can all kind of look at.
Don't be some shit, let me tell you, but we would love.
It's all good. We gonna all cut up and be some shit together. So, but thank you so much again. And again, you guys, I do appreciate you guys for tuning in again and another Pillow Talk with the Tea Pillow Talk with the Tea. And of course, the PTWTT family. Listen, make sure you go hit that link in my bio. Make sure you go subscribe. Make sure you go like. Make sure you comment. Make sure you leave reviews, people. I love when you leave reviews and comments, because I need to know how you feel about these episodes. And not only that, I want to know your feelings and your opinions, because I do it for me, but I do it for you guys, because you listen to me every single week. So I see you here at another different day, same time, same station and place.